Long Dark. It is a survival video game that has been out for a few years on the computer and just recently in August came to console. So, we are doing survival mode and I'm going to create a new game just for you guys. One that we will go through and see what it's like each night. So, welcome, and I hope everyone is having an awesome night. So, main setup of the game is you're flying, you crash in the wildlands of Canada, and you have nothing at all, usually. Or very little, I should say. And you have to literally survive. So, let's see how we do. I chose a random map, so it'll pretty much just drop me off wherever, which is always fun. Yeah. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Alright. So we are in the Lonely Lighthouse. It is a first-person survival game.
Nobody needs this anymore.
You want to check everything. Because if you look at your character, you're only wearing a worn-out plaid t-shirt, some gloves, socks, boots, and some you're not even wearing pants. Oh, you are wearing pants. It blended in. Thermal underwear and some jeans. Really not that great for the cold.
I think I can use this.
I have never had a fire striker before. That's cool. So the objective of this section of the game, this is the sandbox mode, is to pretty much see how long you can live without either being killed from infection, animals, elements.
This stuff will come in handy.
There are a ton of ways to die in this game. And I have probably died almost half all the ways. Last game I played, I fell asleep in a cave, and it was clear, there was nothing there, and then all of a sudden I get woken up by a bear eating me. So, you know, that was fantastic. Do I have any light? I don't want to use my flare. Okay. So you see up in the top right hand corner is the day and night cycle. The sun is actually going to set soon. So let's see. We'll spend the night in this lighthouse. But let's see if there's anything outside really quick. While it's still light. That way we don't have to go outside again. So I figured we will, depending on the responsiveness of the video, maybe an hour a night, maybe a little less. If you end up liking my video, or if you look on my page and see the Assassin's Creed videos I did, go ahead and like my page, subscribe, like, comment. And there's the beautiful beach. I have heard that if you wait patiently, fish wash up on the beach, on the ice over here. I have yet to experience that. Hi, welcome to the chat. As I said before, we are doing the Long Dark survival. Right now we are just checking outside, seeing what's out here while there's a little bit of daylight. We are going to spend the night in the lighthouse over there. There's birds over there. Birds typically mean that there's food or a dead body. So, don't want to go too far because it takes a little bit to get back. Let's see what we have. Don't go too close, we don't want to fall. I don't know how. Okay. So we're gonna go over here to go down there. And figure out what because I didn't see a body unless it's in the car. And we gotta get back to that lighthouse soon. You know, be careful on the ice. Ice does break, so, you know, stay on the thick patches of snow. Ah, that is why I didn't see the dead body at first. It was covered in snow. And he doesn't have anything. Okay, so not bad. I got a pry bar off of him. And some rifle ammunition, which we don't have a rifle, but you know. At least when we do, we have ammunition. Well, that's good to know. I did not know that was over there. Yeah, sun's starting to set, so we'll go over there when it's daylight again. That's where we'll head. Let's go explore the rest of that lighthouse. After I cross this little bridge, we'll check this wooded area right over here on our way back. Grab some wood. I think there's a little bit of wood in the lighthouse, but you know, one can never have too much wood. Of course. Alrighty. So, and again, if you like the video, then please make sure that you push like and comment if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my page. It's kind of a nice sunset. Be really nice if it wasn't so brutally cold. Alright, the Canadian Lighthouse. I also wanted to see what that path led to, though. It looks like there might be a house up there. Right on the base of that mountain. I can't tell for sure. So, we'll check that out tomorrow, too. Well, not when it's daylight again. Alright. Let's start a fire because I can barely see in here. So... and try to get as much wood as possible because we want to try to last the night. And I can take my torch and I can actually see things. It's amazing. I believe we checked the drawers already. Yep, empty. Empty. So shoe under the table. Alright. Running shoes. Not sure that'll be great in the snow. But, you know. We'll see. I believe the lighthouse has 3 stories to it. Matches are always good. Cloth is good. You can use it to make bandages. If you know you get bit by a bear, bit by a wolf, all the fun things you can get bit by. Someone left us a note. It says, I keep hearing my mobile ring. I get excited every time, but it's just as dead as always when I check. I don't know why I still carry it around. Sean's been my savior, especially after Sue and Tori's suicide. He told me about how he always wanted to do Death of a Salesman. His American accent's pretty good, too. We fell asleep in each other's arms last night. Sean wouldn't wake up. Oh, that's really sad. He died. What was that? Alright, books are good. Some books you can read and they will help you, you learn about cooking and wood cutting and stuff. But most books are just good firewood. Or fire fuel. Nice thing about that crowbar is that we can force things open, such as car trunks, lockers. If it doesn't open, force it open. Ragged climbing socks. Woohoo! Alright. And newspaper. Again, good for... I don't want to leave. I don't want to go outside. It's warm in the lighthouse. I guess we could check and make sure there's nothing up there really quick. Alright. Just make sure that there's nothing up there. Kind of hope there is, because I really didn't want to come up there. The nice thing about this game is I could load up the same map 10 different times, and there would be the same stuff, like the nutty bar I just got might not be here. You know, it changes each and every time. It's random what you get. No two people are going to have the same game experience. But the nice thing about a rifle cartridge up here. Anyway, the nice thing about watching me or even my friend Guido, who does live streams, it gives you guys an idea if you don't have the game yet and you're wanting to try it out. Like, Of course my torch is out. Alright, so let's find our way downstairs in the dark. Because that's fun. At least it's not totally dark outside yet. You can still see a little bit. I have a horrible habit of running out of light sources. And then having to find my way in the dark. Alright, well, I was hoping there'd be a little bit more firewood in here. There was more firewood last time I was in here. I was hoping we'd catch it before that fire went out.
Perfect.
At least we'll have fire for another hour and a half. Wait for the moon to rise just a little bit more before we go into our sleep cycle. Let's see. We have soda. One of the things you can do with when you have a fire is you can go to your water and you can melt snow to drink. Which took a lot of time. That took the whole hour and a half. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so tomorrow we will want to boil that water that we got because it can make you sick. You can get food poisoning and all other sorts of fun things. So let's just go to sleep. Got my bedroll. I know there's a bed upstairs, but hopefully it'll be starting to get daylight and we can go to those areas we were looking at. Alright, so the water's still unsafe, so as unhealthy as it is, drink a soda. It refills some water and it also puts some calories in your stomach. I don't want to rest, I want to. Always pick up your bedroll. I can't tell you how many times I leave my bedroll just laying around. If you don't, it's really hard to find more. So, what time is it? Almost sunrise. Let's see. People keep joining and leaving and joining and leaving. If you have any comments, please, feel free to comment. Probably not a good idea to not know where we're going. There's a wolf out there. Yep. There's a wolf out there. You know what? Probably best to wait inside until daylight. But no, if you're watching, please leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. If you have any questions about the game, like I said before, feel free to ask, and I will do my best to answer. I'm not a very patient person, which is why I started playing. I wasn't sure if I could play this game technically because I'm not patient for half the stuff you need to do. Okay, let's probably 3 hours will be good to wait. Alright. I did that before and killed myself too. So many ways you can die in this game. Alright, let's find a fire, boil some water, that way we have water to drink, because water, food, fire, shelter, 4 most important things. I know there was wood over there by the trees, so we'll just head down there. I want to see if that was a little house I saw. This path, I was hoping that this path would lead to a house that I saw, or thought I saw. But I also want to go down there to view something, so. Don't want to sidetrack too much. Hey, there is a house. There have been multiple times that you just wander around so much. Oh, it's not a house, it's a church. You just wander around so much that you think you see a house, but it's really a rock. So, thankfully this is actually a building. Stone church. Some firewood so I can boil some water. Sometimes there's wood in the church. Oh, there's a frozen body. That's always wonderful. Energy bar.
Jesus.
Hi, yeah, I've played it for the past few days, but this is my first stream of it, so I started a whole new game, or a whole new sandbox game just for you guys, so I'm wanting to get like an hour to 45 minutes in each night, go through it together, and I'll do my other ones when I'm not streaming. Ah!
That didn't work.
I think I've seen you on Guido's videos, Ammo. But I could be wrong. My friend Guido, he does streams, live streams of The Long Dark as well.
Perfect.
Don't think that'll be enough to boil the water right now. Because it took an hour and a half to get the water I have. So let's...
What have we here?
Alright, let's try it. Let's add that wood that we got. There we go. And boil the water. Oh, yep. It took longer to melt the snow than it did to boil the water. Alright. Let's see what we have. A sewing primer. Cool. Okay, now this is one of the books I was talking about earlier. It's a research book, so if I do research on it, I will get better at sewing. Save that for when I have some downtime.
Feel my hands.
Alright, we'll just hang out by our little fire and more rifle ammo that we still don't have the rifle to. Okay. Let's see what we have clothing wise. Really? That's higher than... No, it's not. What is? Why would a t-shirt be? Now, I dropped the clothes, everyone's different, but I dropped the clothes that I'm not wearing because of the extra weight. I know I can harvest them for things, but I tend to not need to do that. Okay. And I'm not sure... Oops. Let's see. I don't think I have a sewing kit. I do have a sewing kit. Okay. I tried to keep everything above 50. But... that was annoying. Oh wow. Yeah. I've made a max of 5 days before. Only 5. So that's really impressive. Were you trying to do get the trophy for 500 days?
I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Food that you carry can go bad, so I always like to eat the stuff that's stale first, because it can go from stale to moldy really quick. And if you eat moldy food, you got to deal with the food poisoning aspect again.
Man, all I can think about is food.
And people pay good money to eat blue cheese, but no. Because blue cheese is moldy, they say. Alright, so that's all that was here. This is what I saw. So let's go back down and check that other building we saw by the ocean. Yeah, I want to get that trophy eventually, but I don't see it happening for a long time. See, I picked up the stuff off that body, so unless there's something else down there, I don't know why the birds are still there, personally. Yeah, it's just a dead body. Alright. We're already 30 minutes in and I feel like we have done nothing in the game. Oh my goodness. For those of you thinking that for looking for a fast-paced game, this is not it. Um, Literally, you take day by day. Each day has its own challenges, and like I said before, none of them. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought eventually they disappeared. But no 2 days are gonna be the same. You and your buddies can be playing at the same time on the same map, and you're gonna have completely different experiences. That's one of the nice things about this game. Knock knock. There is.
Say I hate being cold. Because I really do.
Scrap metal can be used to craft items. I have not ran across anything yet that I can craft, but in my other games. So I've never actually used the scrap metal, but I do know that's what it's for. You know, you would think for being in a wilderness with bears and wolves and whatnot, that there'd be a lot more guns available, but there are not. I rarely ever find a gun. There's gonna be food over there. So we'll just hop over the little fence thing. Oh well. Let's go this way. Woohoo! There we go.
I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. This woman complains all the time. She's not gonna die. Not yet, at least. Okay. Sometimes you gotta get the marker just right on it. Right?
Yep, I could definitely use this.
Okay. Well, there is nothing really that great in here. Technically, I could break down these boxes and I would have stuff to use for fires. I'm not gonna do that at this. Oop, flare. Not gonna do that at this exact moment. And more matches, because, you know, one can never have too many matches until you do, and you have like 10 boxes. Yes, I know you're cold. Voyager. It's, I believe, the second hardest. It's not the easiest one, it's the next one up, which I believe is Voyager. I did the hardest one earlier so I could get that trophy. It's spend one night in that mode and you get a trophy. And I did that. I think it's called Interloper. But I think this one is Voyager. Yeah, I think that was the very hardest one. I did that one earlier, but I didn't do a video on it. I just did it for the trophy. My friend Guido was trying for it too. I know he did a stream on it tonight while he was trying. I don't know if he actually got it yet. I'll probably check in with him when I'm done.
This'll come in handy.
Because those are great snowshoes. Look at those. It's like something you wear to church on Sunday, not in the snow. But we'll take them, just in case. You never know.
Oh, perfect.
She's been complaining this whole time how cold she is. I completely forgot that she was hungry too. Yeah, bowling shoes. Technically, I guess you could wear bowling shoes. Those ones look like you could wear them to church, technically. I don't know. These rooms are so crowded. Even with the bunk beds. Did I check that already?
Nobody needs this anymore.
Good thing I double checked. Everyone can use a sweater. This game makes me cold. Every time I play, I get cold. And hungry. Alright. Yes, we're in the Desolation Point region. Because that sounds positive. Where are you? Desolation Point. Ah. It's just...
Oh, it's goddamn crazy.
Yes. Nice. Yeah, my friend Ajax, he's at like 10 or 11 days, I think. It's crazy. So many bears in that difficulty level. So, Ammo, where are you from?
I think I can use this.
Yeah, definitely wolves too.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay. Yeah, my friend Ajax is around there. You guys have snow still? Or, yeah, you guys got snow. I'm in Oregon. Florida has our snow. Boots. Combat boots. Nice. Oh, it's crushed. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I thought, for some reason, I thought you guys had snow too. Um. A note that's been left behind. What is this? Oh, wow. I've never been to New Mexico. I am over encumbering myself, which I'm going to regret.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yay, fire barrel.
Right on.
Any wood laying around? Yep. A heavy hammer.
I'll take it.
I guess I can take it and then put it wherever I'm going to do my crafting later on. Never had one of those. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, I love when your fire goes out. New stale.
Tired.
Eat some jerky. I like to drink the sodas first, only for the fact that they can also be used as calories. So usually I drink about 2 or 3. I'll only do 2 right now. There we go. I've heard it's very pretty. I would like to visit sometime, but who knows when that will happen. Alright. I think this is the most comments I've ever had on a video. I only have a few videos on my channel. I'm wanting to do more. I think the... Oh, I thought those ones were going to be better, but they're not. Need to go to sleep. Oh, look at that. There's no fire going, but very slowly my heat is still going up. Nice. Okay. Means I feel completely comfortable going to sleep. So it means I'm going to wake up when it's still dark outside. Oh well, okay. Well, it's my first video of The Long Dark. It's my... I have some Assassin's Creed Origin videos.
Man, I could eat anything.
But yeah, I've never had this many comments. So I'm really happy. Thank you for watching, and it's really awesome. Thank you. I was kind of hoping he would sleep another couple hours just so it would be completely daylight by the time we got out of here. There was not as much here as I thought there would be. I'm a little disappointed in that. But like I said, each time is going to be different. Someone else might come, you might come here, and it could be tons of stuff. So. All right. Yes, you learn not to go in the dark when you can't see. At least it's not as dark as it was when I left the lighthouse the first time. Well, at least we got out. But from the looks of it, we're on a cliff. So let's backtrack slightly. I should always just wait until it's daylight. I don't think I have a lantern. I have a flare, but I don't really want to waste it right now. Wolves do not like flares. So, you see a wolf coming, break out a flare or a flare gun. It's actually really fun to shoot them with the flare gun, get it stuck in their fur, and watch them run around the mountain with your flare in their fur. You know what? Just because I hear some howling, let's just go ahead and break it out. Plus, this way I can see. That's true, most of them. They saw me. My problem is I don't see them. You know what? We're just gonna hang out inside this nice little mobile home thing. Because yes, I am a chicken. I have no good weapon to fight against these wolves. That is not coffee. Oh, and look at that. I missed a plastic container when I was here earlier. Of course it's empty. 'Cause, yeah. There's no bed in this one. Yeah, I run the whole point is stay alive, right? So sometimes you have to run. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we can drop or get rid of while we're passing some time. Huh. Most also won't go near you if you're near a fire, too. They don't like it. Time is it? Ah, sun's taking forever to rise. Okay. Well, there is... Don't know why I'm worried about a bed when I have a perfectly good bedroll. It's past a couple hours. Sun should be rising. Or we just wake up in the dark. Because, you know, that's fun too. It's a learning experience for everyone. Don't do what Red Dragon does. Okay, so times like this, because I get a little embarrassed. We take our matches, we light a match, and look, we're running into the wall the whole time. Missed the door completely. Yeah, I don't know if you were here earlier. I fell asleep in a cave, and I woke up, and I woke up from a bear eating me. I'm like, there was no bears in here when I went to sleep. I had a fire going and everything. But yeah, bears don't care. Right? I've only fallen through the ice 3 times. See if we can cross this ice without falling. I hear you. Alright, come on. That's right, you don't like my flare thing. Oh, so that's not fair. He wanted to come to dinner with you. But yeah, that does suck. I don't know what's out here. I don't even know if we should be going this way. We're going to learn and experience things together. Oh, it's just a little snow patch. Climb up it. It's just a little snow patch. Climb up it. Come on. Really? Huh. Really? You're not gonna run? Ah.
Get away!
And that is what you do if a wolf attacks you. Okay, we got blood loss. So blood loss requires claws, and then you want to Pour some antiseptic on your wounds, because wolves they have a ton of infections. What was the other thing that I have? I have a sprained wrist. Now one would think you just wrap a sprained wrist, but no. All you do is take some pain pills, which I don't have. So, then you suffer through the pain with a sprained wrist. Leave me alone, dog. Run. Look, here's a bunny. Get the bunny, get the bunny, get the bunny. And there we died. Fantastic. Okay. Well, tomorrow, let's hope we live longer. Good Lord. Well, we have a few minutes. Let's start another one. That way we can... Yeah. That's true. Pain pills or sleeping for 4 hours. Wish it was that easy in real life. I was really hoping I wouldn't have died on my first video of this. Oh well. You can only smash the X button so fast. Let's see where they drop us off. Pleasant Valley. You know, I think the people who made the game were a little confused because they have all these fun names like Pleasant Valley and I don't know. I don't find Pleasant Valley very pleasant. It actually looks like the cave I was eaten out of. Alright. So, of course, we are in the middle of nowhere again. There's some games that actually drops me off in the middle of a town. Those are good games. We don't die nearly as quick in those games.
This will come in handy.
I heard a tree branch. Almost sounded like someone walking behind me. What is that? Is that a house? Or a rock? I don't know. There's a bridge. That's a rock. Oh, so you can walk up that side of the snow, but not when I asked you to do it for... Okay. That's fantastic. Well, if there's a bridge, there's a road. If there's a road, roads lead places. What's over there? A barn? A farm?
Oh, sure, I'm getting cold.
Climb. Oh, you just climbed up the other, so there you go. It's a decent sized property. Alright. This might not have actually been a bad place to go. Let's check this car first. Oh wait, if this is where I'm thinking, I'll have to check when I get to the barn, but I think there's a radio tower on the hill that we were just at. I think. I have to check. Which means there's a bear cave close by. If so. Ah, we just hit the hour mark. I'm gonna go just for a little bit longer and stuff until I need to sleep. Once I sleep, then that'll be my save point for the night. And we'll pick up tomorrow, but... Okay, nothing but hay over here, so we'll go straight to the farm building. It's almost too quiet. One of these times I just expect a huge bear to come run around. So is that the... Yeah. Nope, that's not the hill I was thinking it was. Okay, so then I haven't been here before.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I hate using the flare for silly things, so let's see if we can find our way. We're not gonna be able to find our way in the dark. I'm gonna waste the flare. I'm gonna regret wasting the flare, but I'm gonna waste the flare. Ooh, a fishing hook. That's good. We can get some fishing line. We can go to a pond and go ice fishing. Wood. Cedar burns for a little while. Cedar and fir are fir tree are good woods to burn. I'm really hoping one of these guys would have a rifle in their back of their pickup. Lock. Yay, another flare we can waste when this one dies.
So cold. So cold.
I understand you're cold. We don't need to complain. Oops. I have a horrible habit of pushing the wrong button. I hit... Where did it go? Did it fall down there? I always hit drop instead of... I'll have to go back down there and see if my hoodie's down there that I accidentally dropped.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Ooh, pork and beans. And as a last resort, you can eat the dog food if you run out of food. Alright. go down really quick and see if my shirt fell down there. Because I dropped it on accident. Yep, there it is. I was hoping for a fire barrel or something. Well, if there's a barn, there has to be a farmhouse, right? So let's find the farmhouse. That can't be the farmhouse. It has to be another little shed thing. Ooh, soda. Oh. Okay. If you were a farmhouse, and this is your farm, is that it past those trees? Or is that another big rock? It's another big rock, it looks like. Yeah. There has to be a farmhouse. It's a farm. Where does the farmer live? We're still in his fence line. Yeah, because as of right now, I'm not quite sure where to go. To the car? Alright, I'm at the car.
This stuff will come in handy.
I could have sworn I checked this one already. Thank you. Alright. Follow the road. Look away the car space. Okay. I don't see one yet. Found another car. Okay, yeah, I see it over there, I think. Let me check this car really quick.
useful.
There's the apple orchard. Okay, I have been here. Cause see, up there is the radio tower. Up there is supposed to be a really good amount of loot. So, but there's also a bear cave around here. But right now, I just want to get her inside, warmed up. Yay, thank you. Anything on the porch? Nope. Alright, let's get inside and get warmed up. Then she can stop complaining every 5 seconds that she's cold. Yeah, well, let's just hope we can avoid him.
He's been here a while.
Meant to just grab the wood, but oh well, that gives me more wood.
I'll take it.
And the rest of this house is kind of dark, so let's grab a torch. I can see. Either that or my eyesight's bad. Either or. But we'll go with that the house is just dark. Now, if you're ever thirsty, what is better than a good old glass of toilet water? So gross. And you know that you can see the toilets are dirty and nasty, and it's just gross. Oh, and you can take towels, like in here, towels and the curtains, and you can turn them into cloth, but right now I don't need to do that. And what I might do is make this house my base. I don't know, because I don't know what else is around here. It seems like everything's so spread out. But I'm gonna go to another room, get another torch. It's not uberly dark, but it does help me see a little bit better. And yes, a can opener. If you don't have a can opener, you can open up cans, but you lose a certain percentage of the food. So, it is always best to try to find a can opener. Yeah, that's why I don't like this map, because how far out everything is spread. But, oh well, it makes it a little bit more challenging, which I do like. So, if you're just now joining us, we are going through the survival mode of the Long Dark, seeing if we can survive. This is
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
our second game of the evening. I made the mistake of getting eaten by a wolf. So yeah, welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, or if you have any comments. If you guys end up liking the video, please remember to subscribe and like the video, subscribe to the video, like the video, all that fun stuff. I plan on doing at least an hour a night. This is going to be a just for you guys save. I'll play other saves during the day.
This stuff will come in handy.
All the books you can burn. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. This is all just from downstairs. We haven't even gone upstairs yet. Put this stuff in the fire. Take a fresh torch. And let's see what there's to find. Oh, a kid lived here. It's kind of a weird kid's bedroom. Like, it's not... I don't know. It's not really closed off very well. I don't know. It's a weird kid's bedroom.
I'll take it.
You can take it, but I don't think I'm going to end up keeping it. I think what you're wearing is better than what you just grabbed. And another flare. Yay for flares. Yay, I no longer am a risk for hypothermia.
This will come in handy.
Antibiotics. Always a good thing to have. Right? Exactly. Child endangerment. Horrible spot for the baby. So, yeah. I am gonna go back downstairs. I found up another book. I'm gonna throw it in, grab a new torch. Because I still can't see worth. I mean, I can see, it's just so much easier with the torch. Alright, so we checked that section. Or that section. Now we have these two rooms.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, well, I honestly was kind of hoping there'd be a little bit more stuff in this house. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't know, expecting more. I'm gonna save this toilet water in case I need it for another time. I mean, really, look at the toilet. Does that look so clean? Alright, well, we have a little bit of time to kill before I need to put her to bed. So let's make sure we're wearing everything we need to be wearing. That's trying to do that. Let me finish putting her. Okay. So on that note, let's grab a new torch. Go. Welcome to the channel. If you're just now joining us, we are doing the sandbox mode of the Long Dark. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to comment. I will do my best to answer them. Please, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. We'll be doing a nightly video thing. Oh yeah, a pry bar. gauntlets.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay. Something good, hopefully. Let's see. Snow pants. That actually is decent.
I'll take it.
And boots. And there goes my torch. Good thing it's still somewhat daylight. Nope. They did all their laundry. Oh. Nope, not all their laundry. They left their socks. Yeah, I think I'll be making this house my base, just because it has a workbench, it has a fireplace. I like the fireplaces. It's a decent house. Okay. Thank you, Ammo, for reminding me about the basement. I probably would have forgotten had it not been for you, so. And I'm sure that anyone that watches this will also thank you, so. Oh, well. That's cool. It's an enclosed porch.
Nobody needs this anymore. Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm like, what's that on the floor? It's all my socks I ended up dropping earlier. Okay, so let's see. Now that we have some new clothes. And see, all these will be in here in case I need to break them down for cloth, so that works. They're very fashionable.
I would drink almost anything about now.
You make it sound like you were completely dehydrated. Wait a second. I'll do 2 soda cans. Give you some calories, even though they're empty calories. Alright. Sun's still not quite set. Let's... As soon as it's morning, I'm gonna want to just go and explore. So I'm going to want to try to repair things if I can. Why is it failing all the time now?
I think I need to lay down.
Oops. Alright, if this one fails, I should not do it tonight. Woohoo! 80, 40. All right. So I don't understand why it was failing before. We're doing good now. I like to keep all my stuff 50 and above. It's weird, but that also includes my knives, axes. See all the cloth that I have to harvest with. Alright.
So tired.
I know you're tired. I will put you to bed in just a minute. My complaining little character. I need to get leather for those. I think everything else is good. Yep. Cool. So, the only way to save this game is to go to sleep. And it automatically saves. If you're doing the story mode, you can save pretty much whenever. Alright, guys. So, thank you for joining me on The Long Dark. We are going to leave it here, since it's saved. And we will pick up tomorrow. Did a little bit longer tonight than I anticipated, but it was well worth it. Thank you, Emma, for your help. Remember to like and subscribe. If you liked the video, of course. And yeah, thank you for your time. What's up, Aunt? Oh. Welcome to the video, by the way, Aunt. Yeah, pretty much you end up getting a plane crash and you get lost in the Canadian wilderness. Plane crashes, you're stranded. You have to find your way to survive. You have little to nothing with you. Pretty much just the clothes on your back, and most of the time those aren't very good. So you have to go explore Find food, water, shelter, avoid bears, wolves. You can get food poisoning if you get bad food. Um, you basically just have to survive. And it's hard because sometimes, sometimes there's nothing for miles. But you utilize everything around you. I didn't, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it's a pretty cool game. It challenges you. Yeah, thanks for joining. I really appreciate you watching. Enemies, there's wolves, there's bears. I heard on the harder levels there's humans, but I have not run across them yet, so I don't know for sure. Um, and literally the weather is your enemy. There's blizzards that come through, and you can't create a fire because it's too windy, and there's no caves around at the time, and it's just the elements are just harsh. Yeah, it's really just survive. And right now there's a story mode. I was doing the sandbox mode, which is basically you create your own survival. Um, there is a story mode that is fun. I've been doing that as well, just not in the streams. And it gets you kind of familiar with some of the maps and stuff. Right? Yeah, I did Interloper is Interloper is the hardest level thing in the game, and it's crazy. I would not do Interloper. Ammo, you have fun with that. So, did you guys have any more questions for me tonight? I will be on again tomorrow, continuing the stream. If you want to join, that'd be really awesome. Cool. Now, it's been a long time since I did a video. I just gotta figure out how to exit my video. Yes, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel.